Welcome to Elegant Interiors by Niecy B. I'm actually doing my own wall decor with tree branches, and I've actually just used my this is the dirty water and the dirty rag that I use to clean and sanitize my tree branches. And so what I did first, I broke everything down, broke the tree branches down so that they were easier to work with. And then of course I poured baking soda and warm water, or water, it wasn't actually warm, water and baking soda in this container here with a splash of apple cider, I'm sorry, it was actually white vinegar, and a reusable tile that I got a pack of from Dollar Tree. And so I won't use it after this, because I mean, this is just, yeah, but they say they're reusable, and they are to some aspect, but yeah, I use one of those. And I have here my blanco, or my white, I'm using fabric spray, but I mean, hey, it's all the same. It's gonna definitely give me the look that I'm going for. But yeah, spray paint, and I have my zip ties, which I'm gonna actually use to bind my tree branches together, and gloves. And this is pretty much all you need. And once you break down everything, I cleaned every stick, small, big, and little, so that because in all honesty, you don't know which pieces you're really going to use for the most part. Of course, you know you're going to use the larger size, the thicker, longer branches, but like these here, I doubt that I'll use those, but I cleaned them anyway because I just don't know. And if you see my table here, this is not bird droppings. This is my work table. I live in an apartment and I'm on the 3rd floor, but and I'm on my patio, so this is actually caulk from when I do my projects, my decor projects and everything. This is basically my work area, so this is the reason why it looks dusty, because it is dusty. But then also this is silver spray paint, so yeah, so if it looks icky and nasty looking and all that, like this right here, that's paint. So it's not bird droppings, because I don't like birds like that. I don't like animals, and I definitely would not be working anywhere near feces or grossness like that. So yeah, but what I wanted to show you was, and this is Elegant Interiors by Niecy B. This is my 2nd video, but you need a foundation to build your, or to work from, as far as your tree branch wall decor. If you see the wall decor made of tree branches in the stores, and I'm sure you've seen them on TV, sure you've seen it on Pinterest and other interior decor stores like Z Gallery, which I love Z Gallery, but they really are expensive. Like, expensive is not the word. So what I did was, I was like, well, I'm artsy, I'm creative, so I can definitely, you know, attempt to do this myself. And, you know, interior design is what I love, and decor is what I do. So I got to pick off the little snags from the rag that's on my branch. But that white stuff that you see there, that is actually baking soda, from the baking soda and white vinegar mix that I used to clean the branches with. Now, of course, as you can see, I've cleaned them because the water is filthy. So yeah, so we're gonna basically just go from putting, I grabbed, and this doesn't look like it's the largest, but you need, I'm grabbing my 2 largest, or as far as width, branches, and I'm going to bind these 2 together using my zip ties. And then after that, I'm going to build on top of that, and as I build and put sticks together, I'll use the zip ties and bind in the places that need to be binded. And then of course, after I've done that, I will spray paint it. And then, of course, as you can see, there are my boys. They are watching me. That wall right there is actually what I'm going to put it on. Okay? So, stay tuned. Okay, so what I did, as you can see here with the two that I have bonded together, which is basically going to be my foundation. Just to give you an idea, y'all, I'm starting. This is the beginning of my YouTube channel. So therefore, I'm recording from my smartphone, and we're doing it because this is where I am. Basically, making lemonade out of the lemons that life has, that I've provided myself and that life has presented, and waiting on God to, you know, take us higher. But in the meantime, I won't be sad. I won't be down in the valley. I will definitely make the best of where I am, because that is the will of God, and life is so much better and so much easier that way. I use two, okay? So once I bonded them through here, okay, then they were a little loose and wobbly. And then so what I did was I took a second zip tie and binded it across from that point to that point. And now, you know, they move a little bit, but not nearly as much as they were. And so it's a lot more sturdier. So it'll get a lot more stronger as I build on top of this, okay? So let's keep going. Okay, so this is the finished product. I'm gonna try to sit it up to show you. What I am going to do is I got to figure out how I'm going to, is it going to be up and down, or how I'm going to arrange it. But I got to spray paint. Before I spray paint though, I have to cut the tail ends off of the zip ties, because that's not a part of the decor. So I'm going to spray paint, and I'm thinking about using a little silver to add some depth and color to the branches. So we'll see. Okay, I'm pretty sure I won't get to do like an in-depth coverage of the paint, but it's giving me like a winter wonderland feel. So I like how some of the brown, the color of the sticks and the white go together, so I'm not gonna do all of it. Like, I'm not gonna try to get it as white as possible, because I like how the brown is showing through. in some spots. And definitely wherever there is a zip tag or a zip tie, I'm sorry, we definitely want to get those. So you never know, in the middle of my project sometimes I take it another way. And I end up doing something or adding something extra that I initially didn't plan at the beginning. So on with painting. Okay, so what I did, I told you, I took some artificial flowers here, of course. So what I did was I took some artificial flowers, and I already said that part. So yeah, so what I did was the stems of the flowers, which you can see there's one right there, I spray painted the stems and slipped them in there, and it's so tight that they're not gonna move. So now for hanging them up to see, well actually I have to let it dry first, and then after I let it dry, then I will, while I'm waiting for it to dry, I can figure out how I'm going to get it to, or how I'm going to mount it on the wall. Okay, so I stuck some more flowers in, and let's see here, just to give you an idea of what it looks like. Sorry, I'm not Stretch Armstrong, so. But yeah, and then it's gonna go up on the wall. I used the two different types of flowers. Okay, so. Okay, so this wall here, and I'm not far away enough. I'm gonna put it on that wall there, okay? And so it'll go up there like that. And of course, I have to finish my chairs, which I showed that to you already. But yeah, so now to figure out how to mount this, shouldn't be too difficult, I hope. If it is, it doesn't matter, because I'm a champ and I'm gonna get it done.